Last we left off, I definitely know where we left off. Don't think I haven't forgotten. Ah, yes, the giant spelljammer flying above City High Rock. No, not gnomes, halflings. Considering my version of halflings, if anyone remembers Ander. Goblins are less. If you took kobolds and goblins, got them to breed, you'd get only 1/3 of a halfling. Oh, yep. Oh my god. Yes. So, what is currently, I do know it's going to slowly, like skyrocket a little. It usually picks up. I'm actually burning up in my shirt. That's weird. Never usually. That is last time we had about like 16. It was after 9 o'clock. People started showing up. So, oh shit. Shit is doing numbers. In fact, do I actually sound good in the audio? I have my phone out just to make sure. Oh, I don't hear you. You guys aren't even. Ah, there we go. That's why I asked. There you go. Now you guys should be able to speak.
Lizzrin, you are incredibly quiet on the stream.
Really, I am. I am.
You are very
interesting.
Oh dear.
Oh my. Good heavens.
Because it's in the yellow for me, so. Oh no, there goes my mic! Ah! Technical difficulties. Technical difficulties. Why is. Oh, that's. Okay, I should. That should work.
Your Discord mic is, or your stream mic is still pretty quiet.
Really? Hold up. Let me actually silence you guys. Mic is pretty quiet. Really? Hold up. Let me actually silence.
Silence.
All right. Actually, no. It sounds good, especially across my phone. All right. I think
interesting.
It might be interesting. Is it on your end? Or something on your end? Do you have it on your phone or something?
No, it's on my computer, so it's definitely not my computer.
Weird. That is legitimately weird. This time I also have my mic aiming at me so it can actually pick up my sound. That is actually some of the few things I figured out how my mic works.
Oh.
Yeah, that tends to help a lot.
Yep. Alrighty. I guess for anyone who fully has to remember, there's a spelljammer in the sky.
Yep.
Yeah, I thought. Here I was the whole time thinking that wasn't the canon start of our campaign.
Nope. And in fact, what you see underneath the hold of the ship is what appears to be sliding doors, and the giant like claws come out, tied by chain, with halflings on them, slamming into the earth, ransacking what is to be the farmer's market of the city. And they are just grabbing what they can: beer, ale, gold, some food supplies here and there. And they are just ransacking the place. In fact, you also see the anchors doing the same thing.
Oh boy.
Yay.
Yippee! What the hell can I even do?
Well, first of all, I don't think we actually got around to character introductions.
No.
Uh,
In
So
fact,
before the session
someone-
starts,
someone is not here yet. Boop. I snapped him out of existence.
Oh.
The man, the myth, the legend is gone.
no.
Well, you'll see. You'll see where he's at.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So for this campaign, I'll be playing Netsu, a rogue ranger. She was initially part of a Yunti cult as a Yunti pureblood herself. And she just simply wasn't very big of a fan of their practices. So she took her monastic training as an assassin and left.
Ah.
He now seeks a new future with new possibilities, while also trying to kind of lay a little low from, a Yunti temple being really mad with her.
Makes sense.
Alright, I guess I'll go next. I will be playing Garnet, a divination wizard, runite fighter. Earth Ganassi, journal lore is I came from a kingdom far away and I'm just going on a journey to increase my strength and wisdom. So when I return, I can be a better, kind of brain fried, better soldier and kind of advisor to the next heir of the kingdom. Pretty simple.
Simple, easy, works with it.
Also, nice Steven Universe reference.
Yeah.
Even though I added a lot of more gypsy and Middle Eastern influence just to fill in the Dao characteristics.
Yeah.
And we're talking Jay.
I am playing a monk rogue, Owlin. Chu has left his coven of owls in the mountains to expand their knowledge of the world outside of their mountaintop. And instead of the roguish things of like stealing money or like pickpocketing people, he is specifically looking for books and knowledge.
And let's bring back our one little corn boy. What do you got?
Well, I am playing a gnome, a forest gnome, fiend warlock, who has made a pact accidentally with a rat that is a devil in culinary.
That
Oh,
is
that's great.
He is now traveling the world, making dishes for his customers. I mean, victims. Sorry.
that is entirely backwards.
To contract with the sub goal in mind of traveling the world as a cook for hire, to find as many recipes and become the best cook that he can potentially be. Otherwise, the rat is going to drag his soul down early.
Also, I love how instead of actually trying to render a pizza, you just took a picture of a pizza and slapped it on.
Yeah.
No, I did.
Also, my character's
way,
name
that's a
is
render.
Peppy.
Yep.
Peppy, yeah, Peppy.
It is
Pepe
straight
Pepe,
render.
oh.
Let me make that image a whole lot bigger.
It's not even a pizza either. That's
It's
all there
it's,
is.
it's
Drawn
a
in.
ground chicken pecan.
Wait, I didn't even realize it. You changed it. You did actually change it. Holy shit. Nice.
That's quite the texture work, dude.
When you have a couple different art programs, you can work with so much.
Yeah, between the perspective and the shading, I thought that was an actual pie that you just like pasted the picture of.
I know. I'm surprised
fair-
too.
To be fair, if you did that, that would have been funny as fuck.
Ugh. Dear God, yeah. Oh. Oh God, that's gonna kill me. All right.
Oh, like the Buck 120 knife bit?
Oh, you fucker. Every time I'm gonna hear that bit, I'm gonna have a freaking aneurysm.
You are never going to see a Bowie knife the same ever again.
I know I won't. All right. So, considering Korn is out of the picture for now because he is not fully integrated, what are you guys going to try and do to solve the situation here?
They're attacking the city and looting for resources, right?
They are looting left and right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a devious idea.
Oh.
Why don't we hide ourselves in barrels, label the barrels as food, then when they take the barrels, we hop out of them in the ship and attack.
Something tells me this is exactly how it's going to end up the way I think it is. Has anyone has anyone ever seen Road to El Dorado?
Oh
Yes.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Banger.
Smart idea, except for it wouldn't work for me since I am 7 feet tall and like wide. I don't think there's a barrel that will fit me.
Why would
No.
you need the barrels?
Get a
Fair.
crate?
If you... Do you struggle with flying or something?
Well,
Uh,
I don't know if you can tell, but we don't have wings.
correct.
Really? Oh,
I mean, you could carry us.
In fact, actually, guys,
I'm
if you
size small!
Yeah,
What?
he ain't carrying me.
so you're not going to carry anyone. The only one who you could potentially
Wait a
carry
minute.
is our fourth player. But here's the thing: if you want to roll investigation on just the ship externally, go ahead because it's like 250, 300 feet in the air, so it's
I got
gonna be
4.
a 4.
So I don't see anything. I'm probably too
Anything?
busy on the chaos already.
Wait, how tall is your character?
Well, I'm like probably like 6'5". Like I'm tall.
I'm
Maybe
5'4".
I'm a tall mother hubber. I'm Earth Ganassi.
That was gotta be a bad joke. I was gonna say.
I need to make our avatars smaller.
I mean, doesn't quite matter. Whatever.
No, because I need the people to see it. The avatars, at least.
Or make his bigger.
To be fair, it doesn't matter. I can just say, since I don't think I can just, since I don't think I can just sneak within like a barrel, I'm just gonna try to go to places that seem the most chaos happen to try to warn people to like run. Generally, just try to get people to evacuate dangerous areas. Since if
Alright.
things get taken, that's whatever. If people get injured, that one bad things happen. So
I'm gonna take
I'm
my
just-
Metal Gear Solid hop in a barrel approach for this.
Alright. I'd just say roll perception to find a good barrel that you might think is a good enough size for you. And if you still want to do an insight check on the ship from where you're standing, go ahead. Since
Okay.
one has already failed.
If it was inside, I would have a better roll, but ish.
Alright, a perception. What is my plus to perception? Oh. I got a 20. 11 plus 9.
You found a keg, a large ale barrel. Like, this thing can hold probably a good 50 gallons. This thing is massive. But problem is, it's still full of ale. So, if you want to get this thing onto that ship, you might start draining it, which, let me roll a d4 to see how many turns that will take. It takes a full four turns. So,
I mean, if I popped the top open and just jumped in, using the volume of my own body to force out the ale, could I perchance get it out in 1 or 2?
all right. Actually, yeah, let me see. Hey, the thing's only like a quarter full now, since you just literally cannonball into that thing and straight up, it's now your keg. And you get the lid on, and you are set and ready to be hauled onto the vessel.
As for the insight check you asked for me earlier, that is a 19.
19. From your position, what you see is you notice that the actual like underbelly of the vessel, the actual like open underhatch, that would be a good way to describe the underhatch of the hull of the ship. It is guarded by dozens of halflings who are hauling in just treasure chests and crates of ale and all that, and they are just whacking at anything that tries to get. In fact, a few guards were climbing up some of the chains only to get skewered by halberds and falling to their doom. But what's interesting is the front end of the ship, mostly the anchors bringing up their hull, are less guarded.
Okay. So I'm in this barrel and I'm waiting. What happens?
You hear screams of terror as some people are trying to run out of the establishment they are in, and you feel your keg being rolled out into the front street. In fact, you hear some glass shatter as you were pushed through a window.
Yay.
In fact, please roll me a Constitution saving throw. Because you're actually being
Love
rolled.
Okay, Constitution. That is a 13.
13. You hold your lunch, at least. But you do get some slosh of the ale into your nostrils, and it stings a bit, but it's not going to stop you from getting your ass up onto that
All
vessel.
over my hand. Ah!
So what do the other two do? One of you's flying, I know that. What is the other one gonna do?
I am just generally trying to stop chaos, like get people out into more safe areas, stop any halflings I can see are trying to like attack people. Generally just trying to evacuate people and keep them safe.
Well, what's more interesting is a lot of the people who are running are being defended by guards. In fact, some guards are doing their best to try and attack the halfling assault themselves. And it looks like a lot of people have evacuated this part of the town. The farmers market is just a riddled mess. In fact, it looks like very little people are here. In fact, there is a bank that the vessel is slowly hovering over called like Good Dragon Keeps and Hoard. And it is about ready to be ransacked next.
All right. If there's no people to kind of protect, I would want to look if there's a way I can get on the ship, like, without being attacked. Since I ain't gonna fit in no barrel. So.
What's interesting is, let me roll a little bit of chaos for you and see how this works.
All
I
right.
rolled a 13. Let me. Oh dear God. You probably don't want to do this, but I'll give it to you. This is an option that you have found running around for a bit. You find what appears to be a catapult that was used for a little show that was supposed to be going on for the past hour, but has been abandoned due to the havoc and chaos. And on the catapult lies a few watermelons and a pumpkin.
All right. Do I see any other options?
The other options is the murder hole that is underneath the hold of the ship, and or the more anchors. But as you got less insight on it, you're not sure if that's the safer option.
I'm gonna. Yuck! I'm taking the catapult. And yeah, I'll just take the catapult and just try to launch myself up on the ship.
All right. And how about our little owlin friend? What would you do?
What is the top deck looking right now? Because I'm assuming that they've sent most of their forces to the bottom to reinforce.
The top deck, let me actually put an image of the town, kind of, sort of. The top deck is riddled with dozens and dozens of halflings. In fact, what's interesting is at the helm of the vessel, you see what appears to be a halfling captain sitting on a red velvet lion chair, and he where is he has a pet with him, a pet goat, and this guy looks like the sickest son of a gun you've ever seen. He is dressed up in red, has a big black hat, and he just looks like he's high on something, or just absolutely wasted on whatever ale and alcohol he's been drinking.
Huh.
I absolutely adore the realistic Trace goat image that's right next to him.
Exactly, I love that.
And he's right now in command of the ship.
Oh, he is outright barking orders left and right. In fact, if you're gonna land anywhere, land where whoever Garnet is gonna try and land. So,
What? Yeah, I'll try to find where my allies are, and I will join up with them then.
All right, so Garnet, you're on the catapult. Ready?
Sure.
All right. Roll me to aim, and then roll me a dex saving throw.
Okay. What would be to aim? Like what roll?
If you're trying to hit the vessel, 12. But if you're trying to get on the top deck or poop deck, a little bit higher, more in the 14, maybe 18 if you want to safely get on the poop deck.
Alright, what skill would this be?
Ooh. Let's go with intelligence, because you're trying to actively do mathematics here.
Alright, it's a 14. 13 plus 1.
13 plus 1. So you, and I said 6, oh, did I say 14? For just
Yeah.
flat deck?
13, 14, like flat deck higher if I wanted to get on the...
All right. So you manage to hit a spot of the deck. So the port side of the vessel, you manage to get in front of the furthest port side cannon that's on top deck. And you just kind of splat on the wall, the railing for a bit, but you kind of tumble over onto the deck.
Alright, and I got 16 for the deck saving throw.
You are barely injured. You managed to save yourself from actually getting outright cooked.
Yeah.
And so Netsu, you are in the hold of the vessel, being what you can assume by the smell from outside in the chef's quarter.
Hey, they've all stopped moving. How is it for sound right now?
And the only sound it sounds like is one person.
Hey, what orientation is the barrel currently?
Upright. So you can basically stand up with the barrel lid on top of your head.
Oh, perfect. I just stand up from the barrel.
All right. And from what you see is a small halfling preparing what seems like an exquisite dish. A dish of ground chicken pecan pie.
Does he notice me?
I
I guess stealth.
I guess not. Corn.
No, I'd say he's too busy in his work.
As you literally hear the freaking Ratatouille music. I'm actually
French
just
words I don't know. Copyright infringement fraud. Disney sued
No.
your
You're,
ass to death.
what was this? It
you're
was like
singing too
this.
shitty. It's fine. Uh,
Alrighty, I'm just gonna get out the barrel quietly and creep around him.
I'd say that might be a roll for stealth, yeah.
Yes.
Would I get advantage because I am a rogue and he does not know I am here?
Yes.
Oh, that's a good thing. 29.
29? Well, you are basically the shadows themselves.
Alright,
Alright.
so I'm gonna slink and slunk over to the next room.
The next room is what appears to be the captain's quarters before it opens to the outside, as you see the door itself. And you are met with a crap ton of halflings. A lot of them are just rummaging through gold and drinking ale left and right.
Okay,
In fact, from the other side of the
Oh, dear.
deck, you see the Genasi woman hiding behind a cannon barrel.
she's not very good at stealth anyway. I'm gonna find an optimal route to go around and meet up with them.
Oh dear lord. In fact, let me. So, Chew, where would you land?
That's a lot of halflings.
I told ya.
Okay, also you're not live streaming it to us at all. We only see it on the YouTube stream.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for reminding me. I am so sorry. I keep
It's
forgetting.
Oh,
I figured I may as well mention.
oh wait, we're supposed to be seeing something. Oh,
I am so sorry. That is my fault.
We were too immersed in the theater of the mind.
The theater.
Can I get some more theater of the mind?
Oh, so there's me there.
yes.
There's her there.
Yeah.
Colin's just nowhere. Oh, Colin's over there.
Yep, Colin's right here.
I'm going to jump the guy on the bowsprit area.
This guy here?
Yeah, I'm gonna jump that guy.
All right.
That's not me.
Oh. Yeah, my bad. I got to get used to the characters.
E.
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 E. It's in the sport.
E E E E E.
All right, what are you gonna do?
EA Sports.
Well, I guess I'm gonna I'm gonna start attacking then.
All right.
Oh boy.
I only get one attack per action. That's still an. Oh, I need to move that. 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Yep. 9 damage.
9 damage. You see this guy get punched right in the damn face, and he is just shocked. He is badly injured.
Alright. Bonus action. Unarmed strike again. That's even better. 25 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
For a grand total of 6 damage.
6 damage. Dude, you can sneeze on him and he's dead.
Damn it. No, that's all I could do, though. Because I don't have an
Alright.
ally within 5 feet of
Everyone
him.
roll for initiative.
Yay.
Yay! Nat
Including me?
1!
Oh, no.
Hooray! 2
13.
plus 7.
Oh boy! Can't wait to all die because we get crap initiative.
How do you have the same bonus to initiative as me, Jen?
Rogue.
Guessing
Right.
that includes me, Lizard.
Yes. Because once this fighting starts, you'll immediately hear all the chaos going.
Okay.
So I'll tell you when you're ready to start going angry shit.
Oh,
Yep.
angry
Oh
chef
my
gets
god,
go
you
smoke.
actually are the scariest chef.
Angry chef.
What's preventing me from just corner teching everyone?
Nothing.
All right. So the initiative order is the GOAT. Pepe,
The
Garnet, Halfling Captain, Halflings, Netsu, and Chu.
Oh,
boy.
So, you hear after you strike the one halfling, the goat immediately goes charging. And tries making its way over to you. It does not like you. But it
oh no shit.
So, Pepe,
Yes.
roll to see your perception, if you can hear all this.
1 second. Perception. 1 second, please. There you go. Okay. Perception is. I rolled a 13 for that.
Ouch.
All right, let's see if everyone is being noisy about this since initiative had begun. I rolled a 9, so yeah, you hear the noises coming from the top deck, and it is not the normal rabble rousing of the crew.
I'm gonna run up to the where all the noise is, and I'm going to scream, "What's all the commotion?"
Snazzy commotion. Oh my god.
Ugh.
Oh no. The sheet. He's out of the cage. Okay, who's next? Garnet.
Oh boy. Alrighty. I would like to kind of just hop over the cannon there. Like just to the right.
And land.
And I'm just gonna land there, grab the guy like a hay bale, and toss him off the edge. And enter Giant's Might, so I get advantage on strength checks.
He
Where's
was
my
gonna
Giant's
fail
Might?
anyways. He rolled a 2.
Yeah, that's
To the
7.
void he goes.
Yeah, dirty 20. I'm just gonna toss him off. And I only have the one attack so far, so that's my turn. Taking out shield and just wait until the next people show up so I can do the exact same.
He got hit with a DK back throw.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything else?
No, that's my action. Bonus action. I'm not wasting action surge yet.
All right. Next is the halfling captain immediately realizes shit is happening, and he's not taking too kindly to his crew being assaulted for no better reason. So he starts barking orders to start getting at you guys while he is lazily on his chair drinking ale. He doesn't really do much. But his crew,
Well, he's the
on the
cap.
other hand,
Oh boy.
jump to aid. In fact, actually, let me roll to see how much everyone immediately knows this shit going down. That's a 5, so only a select few know some of your guys' positions. And I'll leave the drunkards doing their own thing.
The drunkards.
In fact, this one gets behind the cannon and pulls out a musket. So, there's only 5. Actually, they don't have muskets. They have crossbows. Heavy crossbows, more specifically. So, heavy crossbow. Let's see. I only have 5 of them. But, from what I see, that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, and this one, he's gonna fire at you, so let's try that. Misses miserably. This one doesn't know you're there. This one's rummaging through gold. This one hears and is told to do what he needs to do. He hits a 19 plus 4 onto Garnet, and this one...
And I'm gonna use shield. Which would bring my AC to 23.
23, so a 19 plus 4 is 23.
So it'll still hit.
Well, yeah. Well, actually, yeah, that's a 23, so that still hits. But the other one, he rolled a 15 plus 9, but misses, so only one hits you, and it rolls, drum roll please, 7 damage.
Yay!
Oh boy.
There's only a select few smaller halflings, so you got these 2 who have just scimitars, and then this one who has a halberd. Miss.
Oh boy.
Miss miserably. and miss. What about this guy who's going to try and stab you with a dagger? Miss miserably. What about his buddy? Misses miserably. How about the halberd guy? Misses miserably. Okay, who's next down the list?
Yay!
Netsu!
Yay!
Do a stab.
I'm gonna stealth my way around to where the captain is.
All right.
That
So
is
you
a 26 for stealth.
26. All right. Let me see if the captain sees you. That is a 19 plus. What's his perception? Gomer, where are you? It was in DM only. Here we go. His
That's gonna be-
perception. His perception is +6. So 19 plus 6. That's 25.
So also he
So-
doesn't see me.
Barely. He probably just sees you as another halfling running on the deck. So
The way I'm crouched.
15, 20. So you'd probably be like right around here before he notices.
Dash is a bonus action.
Dash is the bonus action. All
And I'm
right.
going around behind the boxes.
Ah. Well, right here sounds good because it's in.
I guess dash is a main action and get behind his chair.
All right.
And that's where I'll end my turn.
Alrighty. Who's next down the list?
It would be Jaden.
Me.
Do what you need to do.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, Cosmic Owl.
25 to hit.
Hits.
And 8 damage.
Dude is dead.
Alright.
What a hoot.
Now, for the guy that was behind him. Fury of Blows. 19 and a 18 to hit.
Both hit. Damage output.
5, 7, 13 damage. No, 12 damage, sorry.
12 damage? He is
Yeah.
badly injured. He is almost mortally injured.
And that's all I can do.
Woo!
Alrighty. Back up the list.
The goat.
The goat!
Go.
It's the goat! The
He's
goat!
the goat.
And thank you for
What's
joining
the-
in, Taylor. That was awesome.
Let's see what the goat can do.
That's a
It
lot of
is-
movement.
Well,
It's a goat.
it's a goat. It can move 40. And if it wants to dash, I can just get right here. But
That's
I'm
why
going to
they
have to
the
leave it
goat.
here, and it probably just wants to head. Actually, it's going to do a charge, which is technically, it can do this.
Bonus action, yeah.
Yep. So it's going to ram you. So, does it hit? It actually misses and hits the railing behind you, Chew.
Oh,
Yes. So here's the ability. Charge. If the goat moves at least 20 feet straight forward to a target, yeah. So, yeah, just run up that stairs. I ain't gonna argue with a goat. Those little things. I had goats. I know what they do.
Yeah.
All right, who's next down the list? Who's the tyrants I need to worry about?
It's a pizza
That
man.
should be me.
The pizza man. I am the
Pizza
pizza
man.
man.
Hot and ready.
What's the
Is
going
he-
on? Who are these people?
Who are these people?
Dirty, dirty, dirty.
The Swedish chef. I should not have given you that idea.
Like you did.
I love it.
So I'm trying to talk to currently my current crewmates. So the enemy, the people in red.
Oh yeah.
Guy, yeah.
Like
At the moment, we're allies.
yes.
quote-unquote.
The one halfling who's drunk is says, the cat was screaming orders at like a big, tall, purple red lady, and owl start punching people. I didn't owl punch. Ugh.
Seems we're under siege.
Owl
dear.
punch.
I'm going
Owl
to send the captain.
punch.
I'd like to make my way up to the captain. I'm gonna try to storm up there as fast as I can.
So
And
perception, if you see him behind him,
oh, will do.
you gotta roll a 26 or higher.
I don't think I will.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no. I got a 21. That's literally the
Ooh.
highest. That says just one below the highest I can go.
All right.
Because my perception is 12 for passive
Yeah.
perception.
All right.
I'm
So what
gonna-
do you need to say to the captain?
I'm gonna say, Captain, what's going on? Who are these people?
They're
And-
stowaways. We'll get rid of them. Just make sure they don't get to my chair here. we need our ale and gold and get out of this hellhole.
Fighting wasn't
Why don't you
on
get
by
back into the kitchen
contract.
and cook us a good meal? I can smell that chicken pecan from here.
Sitting
Captain.
right behind his chair with a 26 stealth, ready to tear his jugular a new one.
I'm still talking to the captain. The
know.
captain, fighting was not on the contract.
Contract. As long as you get paid for your food, that's all I can care about.
I will not fight.
Eh. I mean, I'm not paying you to fight. I'm just paying you to cook. And he takes a
Right, you are.
swig out of like mead and then frickin' yeets it over at the frickin' Garnet. In fact, he's most likely gonna miss the shot. He actually rolls a fucking nat 20 on that.
I'm gonna switch that roll to free.
Well, even so, it would have been a 4 damage anyways.
I'm not giving the
Even then.
satisfaction of actually hitting me though.
That's fair. That and also you
Oh,
don't want
okay.
shards of freaking mead glass in your head.
I would just full on just catch that shit without even looking at him. Just arm catch it, toss off the boat.
It's the halfling who fell. All right. The captain, as it goes to his turn, he quite blatantly is just still sitting there. And in fact, he grips onto his chair for a little bit, and you feel the ship move. And he goes, "We're taking the trips, the floods." And the
Good
ship
time.
leaves High Rock Castle, making its way fast southward.
Oh boy.
Oh dear.
Oh boy. Oh. Alrighty, my turn.
Who is it? Oh yeah, it's the halfling's turns. So
You skip my turn though,
oh
because it would have
shit.
been Peppy, then my turn, then the captain.
I am so terribly sorry. That's my fault. So yes,
It's
it is your
fine.
turn. Then it will be Garnet's turn. So yes, Pepe, do your need. Do your mead.
I already said that I wasn't going to fight. I've used up all my.
Oh yeah, it's Garnet's turn. I am so sorry.
It's
No
whatever.
worries, no
I'm
worries.
still trying to figure out the characters and the voices of who goes what.
Hey, It's
Don't worry,
fine.
going to Swedish chef can be sometimes confusing.
It can be a wee bit confusion. All right, back to haystack throwing. So the guy in front of me, that's a 24 to grab him and just yeet him off the side.
24? Yeah, he rolls a 4 and gets freaking thrown to oblivion.
And I'm gonna move forward and do the same thing with the guy in front of me again with action surge.
All right.
Do you have the Tavern Brawler feat?
No.
Oh,
And
I highly recommend next time it's available you get it. It allows you to use an attack action to grapple, push, and shove.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean,
do what you need.
It's a 25 this time, 19 plus 6, so whoop.
He rolls a 17, but he's a halfling, so he doesn't really get bonuses. So he gets
And
flung
yeah.
off.
Yep, toss him off, and that's my turn.
Dear God. This is... Oh God, I'm dying.
You killed the DM. How could you? How could you? You're killing him.
It's just funny. I'm just seeing a 7-foot-tall lady just picking up like 3-foot-tall dudes and then just grabbing them by the ankle and fucking yeet.
It's your bedtime. Hello, where's? I need to find a.
There you go. I
computer.
got it. It's in game.
Yeah, pretty much. Except for anything I'm doing with one hand, just grabbing them by the top of the head, throw, top head, throw. No effort, just whoop, 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 whoop.
All right.
Anyway, that's my turn.
So, it's the captain's turn, and then it just skips over because I skipped you on accident. So, and now it's the halfling. So, this halfling is going to do his best to attack. This one stays back over here because he has a halberd. Will these ones notice? I don't think they will. Nope, they don't notice. What about the ones piling in gold? They rolled the same number, 7, so they don't notice. What about the one manning the cannon? Does he notice shit? Oh, he actually notices. So this guy notices. What about the drunkards? Do they care? Oh, they actually care. They are no longer drunk.
Oh boy.
Oh, shoot.
Oh.
Hold up. There we go. So this one has to get past him. I'm just going to only move a few very slightly.
I
So
found it.
you found the image.
Yeah.
Check game.
Oh no. Armstrong flinging. Yeah, that is basically a perfect representation.
Oh, fuck this senator.
Fuck this senator, I'm yeeted. Okay.
Goddamn. Could have gone
Do they
pro if I
hit?
had joined the Navy.
Miss. 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 Yeah, no. At this point, with the number of single-digit ones, let's just see if he hits at least. No,
your
they
mic's
all
cracking.
miss. I'm at this point where they all miss.
Your mic's crackling a little bit.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Let me do something.
We're gonna difficult keys.
All right, that should be a lot better.
Yay!
Yep, all I just need to do is a plug out, plug in. There we go. Plug and play. All the halflings are just bad at hitting you guys. So, who's next down the list? It is frickin'
Gone.
Netsu.
Yay! This captain's about to know what death tastes like.
Uh-oh.
boy.
So attack him with advantage with dagger, sneak attack. That is a 19 to hit. Or
A
what is my
nine-
modifier? Yeah, 19 to hit.
Oh yeah, it hits. How much damage?
Hold on. I gotta get the numbers calculated really quick. So oh, whoops. Not 2d8. That's not correct. So let's see here. First off, I'm going to mark him as favored foe, so he's going to be taking 3d4. Or sorry, 2d4. It only does a d4. Then he's going to be taking sneak attack, which at this level does 1d6. Is that right?
Yeah. For a
Yep,
level 2 rogue, yeah.
believe so.
Here's the con of multiclassing.
Yeah, but when you get higher level, it'll become really good.
Oh, and I can put Hunter's Mark on him,
Oh no!
which adds an additional d6.
All right, roll all that damage. I have his hit points right here. Let's see how.
16 damage for my first attack.
All right. All
So how's
right.
16 damage looking?
Not really that much. It's only like 1/3 his health, if not 1/4
Ooh.
actually.
Oh boy.
All right, it's my turn.
It's your turn. Yeah.
Cool.
So, at least describe what you do. Do you at least try to slit his throat, or did you just stab
Oh
him
yeah,
in
I
the
tried to
chest?
slice it.
Well, you missed his jugular, but you managed to clip something. As he panics a little bit, you feel the ship rock. Like, this is starting to be a little scary. Him in control of the vessel on his Spelljammer chair. And he takes notice of you now, finally.
Oh boy.
So next up, who is Chew?
Yay!
Do what you need.
I'm hitting the goat.
The goat.
Not the goat.
25 to hit.
You hit the goat.
8 damage.
The goat powers on.
Fury of blows. 25 to hit. 12
Oh,
to
no.
hit.
Get the goat.
12 does not hit.
8
Dear
damage.
God.
8 damage.
Yeah.
He is still standing. Barely,
Oh.
actually, but he's still standing.
That's why he's the goat.
Who's not able to finish?
That was
Who's never
the
finished?
whole joke.
Goat's
That's
never
the whole
finished.
joke. He is the goat.
He's the goat. How to make a bunch of adults happy? Just throw goat with a pirate hat and call them the goat.
I'm
Alrighty.
happy that I got him. And he has a fantastic little pirate goat beard too, and a pirate
Yeah.
goat mustache.
He's perfect. Anyway, it would be the goat's turn.
Yes. In fact, he's going to do his signature goat headbutt. So, if it hits, you got to make me a strength saving throw. And that is
Ooh.
a freaking 19 plus.
It hits.
It hits? All right. What's his damage? That's actually the thing I got to look at. Because it's basically just goat stats. So, a 1d8
A
plus.
regular goat would have been eviscerated by now, though.
I did give him a little bit of extra health. Just like an extra 3d8, but that's about it. So he actually rolled a 7 plus 1, so max damage. Well, not max. 8 damage. It would have been max if it was 9 damage. But you must make me a strength saving throw. Or just, kind of get pushed off the vessel. And hey, guess what? You
22.
got wings.
22 strength saving.
Nice.
You hold on to the railings as the goat tries its best to knock you off, but fails miserably. And after that, it just backs off, disengaging. Next up,
Oh,
the next
Pizza
up,
Man.
Pepe, Pizza Man.
Pepper.
Yeesh.
Ha ha! Oh
My
shit! I
turn.
missed.
So I've seen this attempted murder on the captain. Right?
Yeah.
Considering
Yep, you're looking
Alright.
at the captain, straightforward.
I'm gonna walk up to the captain and I'm deciding violence this time. I'm gonna aim my Eldritch Blast right at him, and I'm going to say, "I never liked your pay anyway," and blast him in the face.
Oh my gosh, how much damage?
Since it's 2 beams, so I'm gonna roll 2. It's one moment, but
He has to roll a Constitution saving. Oh my god, he might actually crash the vessel.
24.
24. Dude is almost. He is looking pretty
24 to
bad.
hit.
Oh, 24 to hit. Okay. I mean, it's also stationary target, so you basically automatically hit anyways. Automatically hit anyways.
Good, ready.
A
Thank you.
total
Thank you.
of 20 damage.
Oh, just 20 damage? Damn. I will say he's still in the double digits, but he's looking pretty bad now.
Oh boy.
In fact, he actually lost concentration for a bit, and you feel the vessel jerk forward. So everyone roll me a dex saving throw.
Oh boy.
Hey, boy.
17 for me's.
17,
23 for me's.
good.
Ooh, boy.
Goat's
22 for
not
me.
moving anywhere.
Huh?
How much?
22 for Peppy.
You're good. How about you? Netsu?
Oh, deck save.
Yep.
That's looking like a 10.
A 10?
I am going to change that to a 19.
Yay! Not so hard. Dang it! Guys are loud. Get it.
That's not what
I
I'm
love
trying
the
to
background noise.
I'm sorry, Colin. We'll try.
do. So, what ends up happening is you see the whole crew of halflings get pushed 10 feet forward, and some you see fall off into the endless abyss that is quite literally just the landscape below. The vessel skyrockets forward for a second and then immediately makes its way above a mountain ridge at an
Oh,
astronomical speed.
oh boy.
It overshot where these guys were probably going to park. And the captain immediately goes into panic and tries to course correct the ship. So, next, Garnet, do what you need to do.
I'm just going to look at the group in front of me and to kind of say, if you don't wish to be thrown off the edge, I would suggest standing down. Otherwise, get ready to meet the ground.
Let's... And do you want to roll intimidation for that?
Sure. I doubt I get advantage.
Considering you're standing perfectly still, almost like a goddamn statue, yeah. And everyone else is knocked on their asses.
Yeah, alright. The first roll was a 6. The second one is a 17.
Oh yeah, that 17 beats a 13. So they all are slightly panicked and kind of crawl away for a bit.
Or, I guess if they're gonna back away, I'm gonna run towards the captain.
All right.
I only got 30 feet of movement, so
So right here? Okay.
I guess, let's see, do I have anything I can do? I don't. I guess I would just dash towards him.
Dash towards. Okay. 10, 15, 20, 25. So yeah, you'll dash right here, and you see the captain is being assaulted from both angles.
Oh, it's
He's
about to be
actually being
assaulted by
assaulted.
3.
Yeah, he's getting blasted in the face by a gnome, and then you also see Netsu is trying her darndest to stab the captain.
Gank him, boys, gank him. Anyway,
with this, right?
that would be my turn, so.
All right. The captain, immediately seeing Pepe do exactly what he did, and he is still trying to do his best to course correct the ship with his helmsman, pulls out a freaking flintlock pistol and straight. He rolled
an
a nat
actual
1. But
Oh.
here's the kicker. He has lucky.
He's a half one.
Oh no.
So
He's not funny.
and but he
Oh,
rolled a
no.
14 plus.
Oh
He rolled a 14. What does his plus 7? Because he is
I-
actually a little bit more terrifying.
I'm gonna
Yes?
make him change his target to the person on the steering wheel. Doesn't have to make a save or anything. He just immediately has to move and shoot that person with the same roll.
Oh my god. So the helmsman's dead.
no.
The helmsman is dead. And
I hope we're not on top of the city anymore.
Oh, no, we're not. We're in like a mountain, so we may die, not the people of the city.
so now the ship is immediately starting to flip port side while the hold of the ship is just taking most of the momentum through whatever direction it's going. In fact, as that happens, everyone please roll me a Constitution saving throw. Because for some reason, as you guys are flying through these mountain paths, some form of energy hits you.
Oh, boy.
That's a 9.
Same. I got 2 plus 7.
That's a now.
I got a 12.
I got a 7 plus 2.
All right. As you guys, and this also includes the halflings themselves, the captain got a 12 plus whatever, and his halflings do a little bit better, but... So, I'm going to roll this die.
I'll be right back.
Oh.
Hold on. I need to.
Okay, luckily, you all take 1 necrotic damage. You
Oh,
went through
huh.
some sort of necrotic field of some sort. And a few of you feel exhausted, but nothing to give you an exhaustion point.
Oh.
But it just feels nasty. Oh, sorry.
Oh. Oh.
But for some weird reason, this vessel is in, like, just skyrocketing towards wherever it's going. So next turn, the halflings, let's see if they get their asses up off the ground and do anything. Well, they get up and are trying to hold on to things. Like, you see these guys are holding on to the grate of the ship, and you see some of them are just booking it to railings, holding on to for dear life. And the goat himself, he's not really moving anywhere.
The goat.
Because he's the goat.
He's the goat.
So, anyone else want to do their actions? Because it would be Netsu's turn. Are you going to finish off the captain or hold on to something for dear life?
Chu is gonna try to make a run at the captain if everyone else is holding on. Because Chu doesn't care.
Yeah, you're
Well,
gonna
yeah,
be fine.
because you can fly, so...
I mean, I can fly as well. I have
Yeah.
to fly.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So, Netsu? Oh, yeah. I forgot.
He stepped away.
He stepped away. I could wait.
21 to hit the captain.
21 to hit the captain. Well, that hits. So
And I'll also go Fury of Blows, which is fucking 20.
Oh boy.
the captain, you freaking just stab it, like put your fingers into a blade motion and just start stabbing him. He is unconscious and now needs to make death saving throws.
Okay.
And the vessel is spinning from starboard to bow, just spinning in a helicopter motion. And you guys, you can see from around you, the place is dark and just dark, foreboding, scary. Nothing is right here. As you guys are spinning around, it is freaking Twister Town.
Yippee!
Not yippee.
So everyone, make me a Constitution saving throw again. You're crashing.
50.
Oh!
18.
17.
All right. Everyone, specifically for your characters, please roll me 2d6 bludgeoning damage. And if you have made your saves against a 16 or higher, take half of that damage.
I almost rolled
I took
max.
5 damage.
Yeah, same.
5 damage.
The first damage I've taken all combat so far.
I've taken a few blows.
So,
I'll be right back.
all right. You guys crash.
Yippee!
The vessel itself is lodged in what appears to be... actually, I'll wait for those two so they can get the whole story going. I don't want to just jump.
Might as well. I may have had Nexus, what do you know?
I'm loving just listening to a weird mixture between death metal and violin. Something I never thought would
That's
go
interesting.
together.
That's interesting.
That is a combination.
Yeah, it's symphonics.
Oh,
It
shit.
sounds fucking awesome in a weird way.
Okay. Yeah. Water.
Asa?
Well, good old water.
Yeah. Vasa
Your
is
return?
Edgar.
Welcome back.
You return. Nice.
This means the party is all back.
So,
Oh, yeah.
you guys crash. The vessel is destroyed. It went through several trees and landed into what appears to be a river of some sort. In fact, some of you are in the water itself. And the halflings themselves, they are trying their best to get away from the whole situation and are slowly, but surely, getting onto dry surfaces. Let me see if I can get some of the battle map ready because
Chew just glides down and picks a piece of branch out of his feathers. That was fun.
Yeah, sure, fun. If I could, I would like to find a bigger spot and kind of just boom out my voice to all the halflings and kind of just start saying, if you wish for no more trouble, I suggest you start trying to bring back the supplies you took.
Oh shit! What the?
What are you doing? Oh no!
There we go. Finally. Well, from the
I'm gonna try
number of
to.
halflings and how absolutely wrecked the vessel is, you see the goat on one
He
part of the
survived.
vessel. He survived. He's the goat.
I mean, we could have a pet.
Well,
Goat's probably gonna try to kill us, but
the
we
I'm gonna
goat
could
try to
potentially
swim
itself,
change
over.
it.
the goat itself immediately runs off, jumps into the
Ah.
water, and then leaves.
I'm gonna try to get to. I'm gonna try to swim to land.
All right.
Actually, what?
Uh,
No, I'm gonna use one of my spell. No, never mind. Actually, I should probably keep that for. I only have limited amount. I'm gonna swim. Yeah, I'm gonna swim to land.
all right.
I was gonna say that I was gonna fly, but yeah.
No point in wasting spell slots just for like 10 feet of swimming speed.
All right. You make your way to
Yeah.
land. You get it. You are kind of burnt from that. The water itself kind of stings at your skin for a bit, and it's very sulfury here.
Oh boy.
Chu,
And
where do you pick to land? Because you are like currently anywhere.
Well, I landed on the ship just for the bit of the quip. I'm gonna take an aerial view and see what I can see.
From your view, you can see the entirety of the vessel is just destroyed. In fact, the ship veered south by southwest and crashed into a gully of trees before slamming into what appears to be bog water. In fact, from your aerial view, you can see that you're in like a cauldron of what you assume is just dark swamp and forest from your aerial view. Fog just stretches miles upon miles, and you can see that this bowl, this valley, this it's it's massive. You can barely see the mountains from one side of this valley. And the valley you just came from, you must be like the most northern end of it. But between the northern mountains that you came from and the southern, you assume, mountains, there is a giant singular mountain with what appears to be a large tree coming from the middle of that mountain itself.
Huh.
It doesn't even look like a tree. You'd best describe it as a giant ivy bush.
Hey crew! There's a massive tree! I think we should check it out.
don't really have anyone else to go, so
I
maybe the
guess to
best
the
option.
tree.
Well, all right.
Has all the gold been lost, or could we kind of swipe some?
Oh yeah, you see that like, there's like a few gold coins on the decks here and there, and a lot of the halflings got away, but the captain is dead.
Womp womp.
Other than that,
Guess I haven't. I guess rest of the crew doesn't exactly know me yet. They just know
no.
me as a guy who shot the captain in the face.
Oh yes, and chef, we appreciate your help. And if you wish to cook more dishes, we don't have anybody who can cook.
Well, the captain wasn't paying me too good. He was only paying me, what was it? 1 copper.
1 copper. Well,
Well, I thought he was paying you even less because I went through your pockets and you had nothing.
You
were being-
What?
You were being paid in experience, don't you know? It was an internship.
He's gonna walk over to you and he's going to speaking to you in what sounds like gibberish to you, though it sounds very angry.
Which language would it be?
Is it gnomish? Oh no, it's Swedish. Even worse.
No. Birdie, 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 birdie.
Mm.
Listen, I don't know what you're saying. You were being paid in work experience.
He's gonna slap you in the face.
Oh man.
Ah!
Actually, how tall is your
strike a-
character? Sorry.
5'1", or 5'4", sorry.
Happy's gonna try to, in order to slap you in the face, he's gonna try to jump up to you because he's only 3'9".
You would dare strike a woman in the face?
I would. It's part of my culture.
Oh damn.
I don't know what culture you're from, but I don't believe
Actually,
that
this
is
would be a better image.
He's just gonna take a quick second.
From my
He's
culture,
gonna-
your blood would fill my wine glass, so you best mind yourself.
He's gonna look shocked for a second, and he's gonna check for his hat to see if his friend is still there. Friend is still there.
You do find it because it has a slight call to it. Your friend has a slight call, and you do manage to find him pristine and clean because none of that filthy water can seep into the pages.
Good.
And
Yes.
when
We're gonna
I
say
guess, yeah, no, do what you need to roll for, or
something?
I'll set up your next location.
Sure. Yeah. I'm still gonna. I'm not even gonna try slapping him anymore. I'm just too believe that my rat is okay, or maybe that I've shaken him off. Hello, my name is Peppy. I am a cook for hire.
Well, I think before you're too worried about hiring, we should probably get out of this wretched swamp.
That would be wise.
It's gonna. I would say it's gonna cost ya, but this involves me getting out too. So
Yes, so we better start moving.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, I'm having too much
If-
fun playing this character.
If you want to go to the giant tree that I saw, follow me.
I'll follow the
But I-
Birdman.
Yeah.
Take off my silent wings.
All right. Man, I really wish I made an encounter for this, but this just gives a lot of role play opportunity, so that's no problem for me.
I prefer it over combat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Alright.
Wait.
So,
Mm,
You guys make your way through what you think was just a small part of the swamp, but it just continues. You have some areas of reprieve where it's just dry land and a few bits of forest. Place is just riddled with just pock marks of swamp areas. Just it is at this point it's starting to feel endless for no reason. It in fact actually how many hours do you guys start deciding that this might be a little bit of a trek? Takes you 3 hours to realize that your destination to this mountain might be a bit of a an undertaking.
What
Well,
competitive
interesting.
day would it be?
I don't have a.
Map for.
Well, I do kind of have a
Oh,
map,
okay.
but it's going to be a filler map. The best way I
Can
can
I roll
describe it.
Can I roll survival to help us navigate through the swamp?
Yes, but with heavy disadvantage.
would it be
Um,
disadvantaged with me relaying information?
I roll perception
Yes.
to see if I see any small animals.
Yes. In fact, do what you need to roll.
Uh, with survival, that is a
Um,
15.
15. All right.
Let me-
You managed to make your way to a spot after your 3-hour trek. Seems to just be a wreckage on the roads that you found a while ago. And it looks to be whoever had this carriage was long gone. Doesn't help that on the side of the road is some mushrooms of unknown origin and a couple different corpses on the road themselves. In fact, if you want to investigate, that's up to you.
No, let the dead be left
Um,
well alone.
What? I rolled a 14 for perception. What small creatures do I see, Lizard?
The small creatures you do manage to see seems to be mostly insects crawling around the mushrooms over here. And far beyond that, you see what appears to be a bunch of flies that are taking a meal off of the not that, actually long deceased bear carcass.
If I used speak with animals, would I be able to communicate with any of them?
All right. What, as you do, you manage to nab what sounds like the sounds of a field mouse,
Oh yeah.
and it's rummaging through over here in the crates. And
The temptation to just eat the field mouse being a snake is quite alarming. I'm a snake.
I'm gonna try to communicate with them and see. Hello. Anyone there? Hello.
What are you doing here? This is dangerous.
Well, we were
As he's
caught.
literally ripping through a beetle.
We were caught in a crash, and we are in need of a little bit of information. Would you be willing to provide?
Information? What do you got?
Well, would you know how far it is to the mountaintops from here?
From here? Oh, that's I don't know how haven't been to that mountain. It's
What?
a let me all right, done. It is I've never been to the mountain. I couldn't even get over the hills that are lining the foot of the mountain. It's got to be at least almost 100 miles. This valley is massive.
Miles?
This place used to be a country before it turned into a wasteland. But that's what my great granddad told the family.
Oh, Lingonberry, that's no good.
He says great so many times that it winds up being okay, we get it.
Let's take you anyway. I'm gonna leave I'm gonna leave a poisoned piece of cheese down from them, and I'm gonna walk along. Unhelpful.
That is
Hmm.
devious.
Lord. So as you guys make your way further, you do come across a bridge that divides some part of the swamp itself. And you don't notice anything off from the start, but you guys can roll for perception and insight if you want.
I'll roll for perception.
I'm doing insight, which is
Insight's an
23.
odd one.
14 for
I
perception.
I +4 to insight and advantage, so
Well, I know, I'm talking about Lizard and leaving that on the table.
24 perception.
24 perception. All right.
23 insight.
27 perception.
Ooh, nice.
You can see every ounce of this spot has a good vantage from seeing a giant mushroom off west, from what you can tell, another elk carcass on the other side of the bridge. Swamp is still water in this area, a lot of still water, and you can see all the way down to the northern end of the swamp that you guys just came from on your west side. And other than that, you don't see anything out of the ordinary from here.
Okay.
Best probably just proceed with caution.
Alrighty. So how are you going to proceed with caution here? One at a time, or just... And I know Cho's just going to fly over. Cho's going to
Yeah.
fly over.
Mhm.
I would say probably one at a time.
Alrighty. I'm going to roll dice to make sure anything does happen, which it doesn't. So you guys do make your way to the other side safely, and nothing. The bridge itself was creaky, but anything beyond that is just nothing terrifying, or at least overly terrifying.
Okay.
Insight wise, I did
Fine.
have actually, what was your insight? I heard again.
23.
23. Oh shit, that's actually a good insight. Holy cow.
19 plus 4.
Okay, I stand corrected. You do see something. So
Oh boy.
So, if I remember correctly, you do manage to see something. What was it? I had something, or was it a different map? I've made so many of these, I forgot which ones did which. Oh well. Maybe not. Oh well. Never mind.
The schizophrenia's kicking in.
The schizophrenia is kicking in. So,
Oh boy.
I will say you guys might have to, because it is... From your 3-hour trip, it feels like you barely got close to the mountain you guys were walking towards.
And I able to estimate the distance?
Yes. From your position, and with the so how high do you fly up first? Just so I can...
As high up as I can really go to still be able to see the party and be able to see, like, judge the distance, like something that won't really mess up my field of view. So something probably like 500 feet.
500 feet. So from 500 feet, you actually take a good look, and Your actual distance to the mountain itself is about 52 to 56-ish miles. And the valley itself, if you take a good long look, is probably roughly about 100 miles, if not slightly more, from north to south.
Okay. So, how long would I be able to estimate that taking?
For you yourself, you could easily probably get there in about a day. But for the party on foot, considering they have to hopefully get to there on foot, if they have enough road, might get them there in about roughly a week.
Right.
And if they don't have enough road, it might take them almost 3 weeks, considering the amount of bullcrap swamp there is.
Okay. So, Patty, this is going to take 3 weeks to get to the mountain.
Yeah, weeks. Oh no.
That is unacceptable.
During my time up there, would I be able to see like a road or an easier path to go across?
What's interesting is you actually do, when you were up there, you can actually see what appears to be west of your location, probably might take you the rest of the way to get there. Smoke.
Oh,
Black smoke. Something is burning off into the distance west. And it looks to be held within a briar. The smoke itself, the smoke plume is coming from a briar. It looks like a dry forest area that's a little bit situated outside the swamp. Or maybe surrounded by swamp, but it's just a inlet.
right. Um, and is there like a way that we could cut some time off our travels by going that direction?
Um, yes, actually, you do have a few dryland spaces, but you would have to swim a little bit just to get there. Other than that, from what you can tell, your position, the road still goes south, but after about an hour or two, maybe, it splits off west and east.
Okay. Um, okay. I'm going to direct the party towards the road.
All right. Oh, shoot. Ooh, ow, my back. All right. So just simply follow the road till you get to your the destination, the fork in the road.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So, I will just use an already existing file just so I can make it easier on myself. Open with. Yes, convert. Whoa. That's what I get when you use 6K location map stuff. Copy. Let's see how this works. Paste. Oh, wow, you're tiny, but I'll work with it.
Zuglein.
Copy, paste, and all right. So you guys start making your way into a little dry spell here. The swamp does dissipate when you make your way here. And it seems to be you start making your way to a crossroads that has a barrier and a broken down wagon. You're not sure of the location itself on what makes this place needing fortifications, but you can probably put together that this was probably a stopping point from what appears to be an assault in a certain location long in the past.
Okay. Well, I
Yeah,
guess we got to
okay.
keep our wits about us.
Alrighty. So, if anyone does want to make any rolls that you demand or just go forward, do what you
I
need.
guess perception. Ooh,
I'd like
18.
to also make a perception.
All right. So,
I'll
perception wise, it is mostly just an empty space, nothing in particular other than the horde of bodies in the corner down here. And they look long gone. Like, it's probably been a month or two since those were piled there. Other than that, nothing out of the ordinary. Except
I'd like-
for... Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun.
Oh,
Bah.
Goat!
the goat!
I'm gonna I'm gonna run over to the goat and I'm gonna say, Captain Goat. Sorry, Captain Goat.
Here,
It is
Pingoot.
good to see. It's
Bah.
good to see you. Here's my
Bah.
payment.
Here's my payment. Oh no.
Where's my payment?
I'm gonna just walk up to like Pepin or Peppy and just put my hand on his shoulder and just go, "Don't kill the goat."
I'm
If
not
that's-
going to kill the goat as long as he gives me my payment, considering he's still one of the remaining crew alive.
I'll hand you 4 gold and just say, "Best just to forget about that."
Oh, a year's worth of payment? Alright.
I am gonna reach into my bag and just pull like a day's ration and try to lure the goat close to me.
So, as you do, where was... You just hear the goat. He books it off.
Very well. Best to continue then.
That came out of nowhere.
Uh,
I couldn't help myself there. I was trying to look for the goat scream.
Fair enough.
Except I don't think anyone I know or myself have it. So it kind of sucks. So yeah, you do make your way up this road where the goat has ran off to. It takes you about a good couple of hours more, and day is slowly starting to whittle down. It's starting to get real dark. Real dark. And from what you see, is a town, a small town, and a what you can assume is a church. And the church itself is making the plumes of smoke itself. In fact, let me get an image to. Is this a good one? No, too much. Too much. It would be more like. I'm trying to look for a nice, good one. I know I found a good one somewhere. I'll just go with this.
Boy, village
So,
reveal.
battle map drop.
Oh. Totally not ominous.
And as you guys make your way into the town itself, it is very much quiet. You see some people are getting some of their chores done before night falls. And you do manage to make your way to the town, barely held together gates, and you are stopped by a guard.
Hello.
And do you have a payment for entry?
What is the cost for the payment?
Well, anything silver mostly.
I will throw 4 silver pieces. Will this be enough for all of us?
That is perfect. You may enter.
Thank you very much.
So as you make your way into the town, and you just see the more condensed inner part of the town is more stronghold suited. And you can see that the place is kind of torn up a little. You see some people are just sweeping out what you assume is as I was saying, you assume a lot of these were probably recent attacks. You see some people are sweeping out crow bodies, some bones, and you see also a pyre burning for some lost people.
Like, how well fed do these people look?
Hmm. Good. Good thing you asked. A lot of them look pretty averagely fed. Like they're scrapping by, but nothing that makes them gangly. It's like they're doing all right, average wise.
Okay. 'Cause if they were looking like they're barely holding on, I was going to want to make a fire and then maybe like somewhere in the middle of the square and cook up a huge pot of soup for people. But if they're not doing too bad, then I'm not going to do that. You know, supplies are limited.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Alrighty. So I can finally drop that program and just do role play over. So as you guys make your way in deeper into the stronghold held part of town, you notice guard patrols are at a all-time high. You can tell that they are getting ready to just survive the night here. And
Okay.
from what you can tell, a lot of the people are now being hailed to go into their homes. Curfew has now just been initiated, basically.
Oh, fun. I would stop a guard if I can and just kind of ask, "Excuse me, sir. Sorry to bother you, but do you know where inn where we could stay at, and what are you preparing for?"
Another nightly raid. It's usually people who've been deceased during the initial attack 40 years ago.
Hmm.
Wait, why am I even telling you this? You've been out in the swamp. You've seen this. Why are you asking me this?
Our trip has been relatively safe, and we have yet to encounter anyone upon our journey.
Okay. I guess you're some of the lucky people who can wander out in the swamp not getting too hammered. Just, there's an inn down north by northeast of the chapel. You'll find it quite easily. I'm so sorry. I gotta get to my station. You just get to the inn. You're not allowed past curfew, or else you will be hurt during whatever raid is gonna happen tonight.
Very well, but if you do require at least my help, I would be willing to give aid. I have fought in many battles, so.
Yeah, doubt it. Why? Just get past Hollow Warden. Just do what you need.
Very
Before
well.
he, before the guard goes, I'm gonna hand him an apple and say, "Eat this once a day, and the doctor will keep away."
He's
Stay
gonna
safe.
roll. He's going to roll to see what this apple is because he's raised in this hellscape. So he rolled a nat 1. He didn't even bother thinking twice.
Free
I
apple.
know
Cool.
100%. You just poisoned a man.
I did not. For once, I have good intentions.
Oh,
Unlike with the mice earlier. It's a completely normal apple. I just pulled out of my bag.
interesting. I'm more surprised at that point. He should have been surprised that you got a beautifully red, like orchard apple in hand, ready to just give. But as I still rolled a 1, naturally he didn't care. He just went to his position and just prepared to take the brunt of whatever assault's going to happen. You guys make your way to an inn called the Drunken Cow Inn. And
Colorful name.
the inn itself is more of a bed and breakfast kind of style location. And it's very much vacant, except for a few monks who are visiting the chapel, and that's about it.
I guess I'll just walk in
Interesting.
and like go to the main. I guess whoever is the host, just kind of approach to them.
So you go to the basically the checker, and
Yeah.
he is this dude looks like he's in his 50s, and he has seen some really nasty shit. Like you can see his eyes are slightly grayed out. Like he is not. I'm over describing. He looks at you and goes, "I see you're here for a bed."
Yes, room for 4, or rooms for 4.
Hmm. Well, we got 3 available, and that's about it. I'll. They're mostly just commoner rooms. So if you're willing to pay 1 gold each, that would be likely.
Very
The
well.
feathers bristle on Chew.
I will just pay for everyone, so I'll throw down free gold.
All right. Just go down the hallway. You'll see 2 rooms on the left hand of the hall and a 1 room on the right. They should be ready for you.
Very well. Thank you.
I
And
guess I'll share a room with Garnet as a and I'll give a completely normal apple to Garnet as payment and thanks.
I would eat it,
And
I
I mean
guess.
it. It's a completely normal apple. I mean it.
I don't have any
Considering the
reason to
cheese.
I don't have any reason to not trust you at the moment, so I would take it and I would eat it.
Alrighty. So, you guys enter your respective rooms, and you note that these are fairly small and compact rooms. Like it is like a 8 by 12 kind of rooms with pretty decently large beds, some small uh, bed corner tables and all that, and they're dimly lit with singular candles with matches at the ready. We all just went silent. It's just like, oh wow, this is we're at the bottom of the barrel.
I mean, my thing is just like, great. They're not gonna have a bed for my size, so that's not even gonna begin to be comfortable.
No.
If anything, I'm probably just gonna find a chair and see if I can just sleep in that. It'll be a lot more comfortable than the shitty small bed.
Might as well
I'm
just.
surprised that nobody wanted to like share with Chew. Because Chew's just is so small. The two of them could fit sideways on a bed. If like the two small sized people here could fit sideways on a bed.
Yeah. Why'd you do that, you little weirdo?
Because he wanted a bed for himself.
I mean, he's gonna get it because I ain't sleeping in that. I don't think I can. So, just put a chair in the corner of a room, sit there, and kind of just sleep.
Right.
All right.
So, at this point, considering how much everything has happened, I'm gonna actually call it here.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Mostly due to the fact that I was expecting the actual shipborne encounter to last like an extra 10 minutes, but
Yeah.
That's fine.
When
I'm
you just-
guessing this is going to count as a long rest, or are you wanting to count it as a
yes,
short rest?
you
Okay.
guys have just trudged through a swamp. You technically have all gained in exhaustion. You need sleep.
Alright. And for my portent rolls, I got 18 and 2, so I can swap any rolls with those.
Alrighty. Oh god,
All
my
right, well,
back.
shit. That was fun. That
Yeah.
was fun.
Excited to finally get into this after so long.
Finally.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alrighty. Well, considering it, how was at least the start? How was the freaking halfling fight?
It was fun.
It was fun.
The
Yeah.
goat.
The
The goat.
Now
Speaking of which,
I
you
gotta.
guys didn't see the goat when you entered town.
Oh, right.
Interesting. Now that I remember and bring that up, and you have a chapel, like I technically have a map ready for this location. Technically, there's still a few bits and pieces that need to be worked on. Other than that, basically, I'm done. I'm happy the halfling brawl turned out the way it did.
Yeah.
I was 100% wanting the halfling captain to be riding the goat, but then I realized I need someone to have the spelljammer actually flying.
Yeah.
So it's
That's fair.
good that it turned out that way.
Yeah.
And
Alrighty. So
I'm surprised that Cohen got a 29 off the fucking bat. Like, my god.
I mean, he's a rogue ranger. That's a really powerful multi-class for skills. Like, you
Oh,
get
yeah.
such... It's passion insane for the skills. Because you get... I mean, especially if you go with the canny, like Tasha's rules, you get like free expertise and skills. You get like 7 skills you get to pick from, not including like the ones you get from your like either race or background. Like you just get so much things. It's insane. That, and if you're just going range, a ranger is pretty much for range based, so you're constantly just getting extra plus to your range, extra damage. It's a really good multi-class. Finally makes ranger good. Yeah.
All right.
Alrighty. So, anyway, I will call it for tonight. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you guys for enjoying this little session. This is technically the start of the session,
Ooh.
and a little surprise will happen when next session pops up. Anyway, thank you. You have a good one. Safe travels, everyone.
Bye bye.